Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Sanders, and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today's little VestPocket video is about a movement called the UWD 33.1. Now, this was designed by Marco Lang of Lang and Hein. Now, Lang left Lang and Hein, and there was another organization set up around the same place called Uhren Work Dresden. And so UWD stands for Uhren Work Dresden. Well, this movement is, at least in my opinion, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a 3 hertz movement, and it has a number of features to it. This is sort of it looks almost like what we called a woodpecker. Down at the lower left is an adjustment for the regulator. You can see also the base plate down at the lower right. The upper right is a little springy looking thing, which is for it's a second stop. And the top left, the little thing up there, shows the kind of finishing they do. It's not high horology finishing, but pretty close, or maybe it is. It's just not the usual kinds of high horology. You have a lot of straight kind of polishing rather than perlage or something like that. And you can see the snailing on the big barrel there. So anyway, so what about this movement? Well, none of the watches made by Lang and Hein use this movement. And so let's take a look and see who does. The first one I want to take a look at is called the Sinn 6200 Meisterbund 1. And you can see they put the little Sinn logo on it on the back on the bottom, but it's the UWD 33.1 movement. A really nice movement. Now the watch is about, I think it's around $10,000 or so, and for a Sinn that's sort of up there. Their prices are more between one and up from there when we look at their general prices on it. So I mean, this is something that's available. And another company that you probably never heard of before is called Leinfelder Uhren München. That's a company in Munich, Germany. They also use them. Now, they have a combination of different kinds of watches. This is a sample of 3 of them. Now, they have them in the white and yellow gold. The white gold are actually a little more expensive. They're $16,681. And the stainless steel ones, there are a couple different ones. One's called the Benno and the other one's called the Terra 1. The Terra 1 is a new one. The designs of these watches is not what I would call something you look at and you say, I gotta have that. Hey, some might. The Iselin and white gold over on the lower right, I think if they took that dial and put it on all of the stainless steel ones, I think they'd do a lot better. Have one in Roman numerals and have one in Arabic numbers. But anyway, so here we have this movement, and going back to looking at it again, the thing that has always struck me about Marco Lang's designs is how he shows the movement. In other words, you can really see what's going on, and you can see the quality of the movement. You can't do that in a lot of movements. All you see is a great big rotor, and it's sometimes even under a rotor, if there's a good movement, it's hard to see. But this one, not only can you see it, but if you take a look at the bridges, there's individual bridges for each one of the 3 main on the gear train, and it's really very, very gorgeous movement. It's the kind of thing I think it's like Vaucheur movements. They really make high quality movements, and who knows what's going to happen, especially now that ETA isn't going to be selling them. It doesn't have to sell them to anybody but their own group now. So we shall see what we shall see. Like to hear your comments on this and what you think about this movement. Until next time, this is Bill Fender for Watch Art Side, the Art and Science of Watch Collection.